in. Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Buy it all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more. So try it again.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's complete to Brown, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Tracy going to get it on first down. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the 49ers 14-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And that will get me off target and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Our first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Crazy, crazy. It is crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw, May. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Hey, what's up?
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Running left is Tracy. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the 49er first down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They go play action now. May looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first, the football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now they'll change things up. To the air, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
Here's May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Giants at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
44, ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Keon Coleman, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Johnson on its punt free. Football is out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Throwing here is May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give them 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now he'll take this and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Noah Gray from 3 yards out. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Shifts by him. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down, 49ers.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll throw with May. This is caught by Addison. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here goes Trump. Diddy, what's up? 5. Crazy. 5.
In motion left is Watkins. To throw, it's May. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here goes. Kick in.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up?
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tua, a final shot before half. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. From the shotgun, it's May. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
30. Crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, held back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's made. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15. And the 49er first down.
Back to throw again. Pass complete to Addison. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
13 more yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw again. Addison hauls it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Jacobs again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
From back at the 3 now, this is third and goal. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it.
Chris Watkins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Tracy. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
44.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 21. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Go ahead.
Now to him. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Tracy trying the right side. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Throw to the right, held in by Addison. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That's out quickly to Bateman.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. To the air, May. That is caught. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Addison, 65 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped it for a loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
17 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
Tua going to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. That tool is going to change things up. Third down, here's Tracy. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Justice Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. Gets past one man. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. May looking to run.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Crazy. What's up? Crazy.
They'll look to throw. And he's caught Bateman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Finding Watkins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a short one to Gesicki. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down.
Five. What's up? Crazy.
He's back to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his target. That's complete. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Crazy.
Throw left side complete. That's Watkins.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Again, that's Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Going on reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? You go with a bigger guy to try and use size. You got to try and go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays on in quick succession if they can.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here we go, first and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that? Five.
Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Crazy. Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over. But sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment and came through with the interception.
So for the Giants, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.